Hey guys, the TNT guy back here, and today I'll be showing you the block by block tutorial for the version 1. And so, here are the building materials you will have to need in order to build. If you don't want to skip back to here, you can just pay close attention or memorize these blocks. Oh, you also need this lever. That's how you're going to activate the cannon. But anyways, here are more of the blocks. And now, it's building time. First of all, you must have it chunk aligned. And for me, I just want to build it in the positive x-axis. So, build first 4 blocks for temporary blocks and place a platform in your direction of your choice. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the iron trapdoor as the building blocks, but yeah, you also need iron trapdoor, and here you just place it here. And behind the platform, place 4 obsidian. Then add signs to prevent water from leaking or spilling out from the cannon, since these slabs will soon be waterlogged. Now it's for the main collector. First, you must make sure you build something like this and then carry it up until it is 6 blocks tall. Now for the propulsion system. First, go down 2 blocks and then build out 3. And then after that, 4, put 3 slime blocks. And then behind the slime block, place a piston. You can also place it anywhere, but for me, I just want to place this. And then after that, you must place 2 blocks like this. And then all you have to do is break the temporary blocks, and then now you have something like this. Now you need tripwire hook and the string, and then connect it to the piston. And if it's working, it should look like that. Now you would want to build something like this, and make sure the piston is just your average piston. And after that, it's time to place the dispensers. Place 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Then place any solid block of your choice, but I just chose glass because you can see through it. And then after that, finish it by placing any solid block on top, and it should look like this. You just basically need to copy it just like this. Now build a 3x3 platform with any choice of your block. Well, 4x4 if you want, but you don't really need it. And next, you have to find the area of your iron trapdoor, and then after that, break the blocks and place 4 slime. And then after that, place 4 dispensers just like this. All you have to do is to make it a ring around, and just basically like this. Once you're finished, it will look like this. And then after that, place another 4 slime blocks and then 4 dispensers just like this. And then after that, cover it with any solid block of your choice. For me, I just chose glass. And now, the firing mechanism is now complete. Next, you would want to build something like this, or add 4 repeaters. Put 2 redstone, and then connect each repeaters just like this. On repeater 1, make sure it's 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and the other one right here, 2 ticks. And then all you have to do is just repeat that 2 times until here. And then you'll have something like this. And then after that, put redstone like this so you can connect all of the 4 dispensers. After that, follow my directions carefully. 4 ticks, I mean 1 block, and then out, extending until here. And then place 1 repeater on 4 ticks. Actually, change these blocks into glass, so you can basically put, you can like, basta, you can do something like this. You can wire it with any, like, if you can know wiring or basically basic redstone wiring, you can just wire it using in your own way. But if you don't know, it's okay because you can just copy mine. Next, for the propellant TNT, basically just wire it like this. You can also connect it in your own way, but after that, all you have to do is just to do this and make sure all pistons are activated. After that, all you have to do, on top of the top payload, you have to build an observer clock. And if you don't know how to make an observer clock, make sure it looks like this. Then add more facing up. And if you did it correctly, you'll see pattern like this. Now start with the platform with any block of your choice. It doesn't really matter if you use glass, and then build a platform like this. Then you would want to find your Z and X. And for those people who are doesn't know what are the colors of the Z coordinate is red and the X is blue. Now, in your book and quill, make sure you do something like this. And then after that, build your platform and then place a comparator. And make sure it lights up. And then after that, you have to place 4 outputs, arms, and then followed by repeaters. And make sure that when you select 3, all of it turns on, but if only 2 and all of it turns on, just need to like add more pages to the book. And then after that, and you choose 2, it lights up, 3, and it lights up, then you've done it correctly. And then after that, do the same at the other side. Then just place sticky pistons like this, facing up with any block of your choice. Now all you have to do is to extend out like this and then add repeaters and then copy it on the other side. Now for the firing initiator. First, follow my instructions carefully. I accidentally set it into a comparator, but later on in the video I'll just basically change it. But make sure you make a piston facing this way, and it looks like this. And when you turn it off, the clock will stop. Turn it on, the clock will start. Now all you have to do is just connect the pistons, and it will eventually look like this. Going back down, we're here at the payload system, and now place 1 repeater on 4 ticks. You can either make it at any length, but I would just basically do it like this. But you can also don't need to add this system because it's basically just optional. You can make it also longer if you want, but again, this is still optional. Then place 3 repeaters on 4 ticks and then just 1 repeater on 1 tick. Followed by 2 blocks or 1, and then after that build a glass staircase until you reach the exact Y level of your propellant. Then after that, connect it, and if it all turns off, then you've done it correct. Then carefully follow my instructions. And make sure all lights up, but since from what you see I've actually accidentally did something wrong, so let me just fix it. And basically, and if it all lights up, then you've done and need everything correct. And then after that, all you have to do is just basically connect this to the propellant just like this, and then after that copy it on the other side. And then after that, carefully follow my instructions. But once again, you can do it in your own wiring way, but for those who don't know how to do redstone, you can just watch me. And due to Bedrock's weird quasi QC, it will make you can activate dispensers from even if your power source is 2 blocks above, or basically above the other dispenser. And if you placed 1 repeater there, all you have to do is just go ahead and change the delay of 2 other repeaters to 2 ticks, and then copy it on the other side. But do not copy it on the other side basically to the same way, because it will just basically be too complicated. So, but you can again make your own wiring. And then after that, finally add or waterlog this, and now you're finished with the V1. Actually, I forgot to waterlog this, but this other one. But if you noticed water is still leaking, all you have to do is basically put another iron trapdoor underneath, and it will just stop. And make sure you add spaces underneath, and you're ready to fire. But if anything goes wrong just like this, you can just fix it or find the problem and then just fix it. Let me just reload the cannon back real quick. And then there. And now that's it. Thank you for watching, and now you know how to build the version 1. Until next time.